Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes. So this is a requested reading, and we're going to see what's going on for Shawn and Camila in the relationships they may be in right now, or if they are single. So we'll look into this. We'll look at how they're feeling about one another, about how Camila may be feeling about Shawn, and Shawn about Camila. And then we're going to look at what's their messages about what might be on their mind at the time of this reading. So, and then we'll clarify a couple things. So let's get started. All right. Ooh, love sucks. All right. Now, usually I do ladies first, so let's look at that. Sometimes I don't, but I'm gonna do Camila first. You have stopped believing in love. Let yourself heal so you can be open again. So this may be what they're both feeling, actually, is kind of what I'm getting, but it's on the fence because perhaps things aren't going that great for Camila in any relationship she might already be in at this time. So there might be some troubles for this on the horizon coming up for her. Let's just see here. Stuck in the past. Hello. Shawn, you're showing up again. Letting go of your ex completely so you can truly welcome new love into your life. And I feel like that has been an ongoing theme for Camila. Let's just see here. Lust, not love. Passion isn't the same as lasting love. Don't get sucked in just because of good sex. So, love sex, I feel like this is kind of more lust than it is love. I feel like there's only really been one real love here when it comes to her past. And yeah, yeah. Let's just see here what else she has going on. Some insecurities, working on building your confidence and feeling safe in your relationship. And I feel like this may be due to something that happened in the past. Um, no, it doesn't have to be. This might just be that, some people feel like because they're celebrities, they must be confident about themselves. To some degree, but under where people aren't looking, I feel like insecurities are just like for anyone else. So, if not more so due to being in the spotlight, they do get a lot of criticism, they get a lot of feedback that they maybe don't want to see. About people that are just being mean in comment sections of whatever, any of the social media or any other way of it as a celebrity. All right, being a victim. You feel helpless to change your love life, but you can change whenever you want. So, this might be something that is occurring at this point. I feel like there's some realizations going on here about why love is sucking at this time for her, and why it's so hard to move forward on this. And I feel like there's almost like this, if I hadn't have gone through this in the past, I wouldn't have feel like this now. And then it's like uh being able to let that go. It happened for a reason. It's not about the blame game, it's about learning about yourself. And I feel like there may, we all have a way into this. It takes two to tango, it takes two for things to happen the way they do. And I'm not putting any blame on her or on him one way or another, but there's always elements to things that maybe people don't see at the time that it happens. If there was infidelity, she must have drove him to it, or he drove her to it, or that's not the case. Okay, usually there's tit for tat, and there's usually somebody doesn't have their boundaries up, or there's some reason behind it that this thing happens, and it usually comes all the way around. Sometimes people are a victim, have no idea it's happening, and they're just trusting their partner. And I feel like this may have done something in terms of those insecurities. I feel like she's really not a victim. I feel like she doesn't feel like a victim. I feel like she is turned this kind of around. But when it comes to thinking about the past, she doesn't want the first thing to be about that, about her insecurities or being a victim or whatever the case is. So I feel like right now just seems like things aren't going her way at this time when it comes to her present situation. Uh, Past is still in her life, quite literally, um, demanding. So she may have been quite demanding on things here. That may have been her part in this. I'm not saying that she was. Maybe she felt that there was demanding from this person she's with. This could be this is how she felt in the past. Um, Maybe playing on some insecurities here or feeling like she's being played by some insecurities, maybe even feeling victimized in the situation she's in right now. Um, I feel like it's just really good sex, maybe, but that's not love. Might be some demanding things going on here, impossible standards to try to keep up with. Maybe that was her bad. Maybe that was the person she's with now, or that could have been from the past, since that's showing there as well. Let's look at his side here and see what shows up for him. For of course Shawn Mendes on this side of things for him. Let's see what shows up. Ambivalent. You say you want a lover, but you're not all in. Take time to figure out what you want. So there may have been things going on in his life right now where he's not all in. And I feel like it is him that feels, or the person he's with doesn't feel he's all in. Because I feel like this is stemming back here because I'm getting a literally stuck in the past for both of them. So let's just see what else comes up here. Oh, this one wants to show. Fear of loss. Okay, you're afraid of losing someone or being abandoned. Take a chance. So now she may have left, she may have left Shawn in the past. Now this could be abandonment issues. Who's going to break up first? He's not all in. He's still in the same boat. I'm feeling. Yeah. You can tell yourself bad things, change your story, and see the good that can happen. So maybe talking to self, he may be talking to himself in a bad way because of the past and might be really coming down on himself for things, maybe telling untrue stories to himself about things to make himself feel better about the way he handled something or something along those lines. I feel like it's like if he could just see it as the cup half full instead of half empty on himself and get into that positive mindset, things might change. And I feel like, remember, they're celebrities, so they've already done a lot of work on themselves. They have a lot of belief in themselves that they can get to where they need to go. But when it comes, that's career. But when it comes to love, that might be a whole different ball game here. Having to be vulnerable with somebody uh, is a whole different situation. Too passive, taking the initiative to meet someone and to keep the passion ignited. I feel like this might be, I'm getting whoever he may be with, if he is with anyone, I feel like he might be go along with whatever's at hand instead of taking the lead. And maybe he takes the lead. I don't know. Maybe it's the other way around for his partners. They're too passive. I feel like they had it all. They had the passion and it was love in the past. The two of them, when they were together, it was a whole different ball game. And being with other people, it's just not the same. Not all in. And for her, it's just lust. And she might have these impossible standards or have these impossible standards put upon her from whoever she's with now. Losing yourself. Okay, so maybe they lost each other, who they were when they were together. They were quite entwined with one another and all in on one another, but yet they had their separate lives. Um, they feel maybe lost in their partner now because they're not really doing their own life as much. I feel like they're looking for the love. So they maybe lost themselves within that partner, or maybe that's what happened when they were together. They were more worried about what the other person was doing at the time of why that maybe ended to begin with. So needing to find themselves again, and have that life again outside of their partner. So I feel like this is possibly when the two of them were together. I mean, they were together so much and they were so happy. And it's not when you're totally in love with somebody, you can lose who you are because you want this beautiful story to keep going. And you do just about anything to have that. And when you're in that type of love, it's especially if there's a lot of passion and there's a lot of love and not lust, and you're both all in, it can be really powerful. So it's not hard to lose yourself when you're truly in love with somebody and to jump your tracks and even go down that road of the same track and not be on your own path. And this may be where maybe he jump tracked on hers or vice versa, or they both did together where they were. I kind of feel like though it may have been a power struggle for them in the past. I don't know why that's coming up because I feel like they both mattered. They both had a demanding career. They both mattered, and it may have been about losing themselves in themselves and not able to be able to come back together in that where it was so much time in between. So I don't know. I'm getting a couple different things here. So maybe I'm picking up on how one felt about it and about how the other one felt about it. I don't know, but they lost each other or lost themselves in each other, maybe in different ways. So that might be why this is showing up the way it is. So let's just have a look at how they feel about one another and truly feel about one another at this time. Maybe there's still hard feelings here. Maybe that is past. Just a couple prominent ones, please, that I know are for this. Okay, that one seems to be poking out. Yeah, a lot of chemistry for sure. There's a strong magnetic attraction for sure there. I feel like even if they were to see each other now, it's hard their eyes linger for longer. Like there's this message in behind it, kind of thing. So yeah, there was playfulness here. She definitely felt had a lot of fun with him, a lot of romance going on, that youthful romance. Um, Even when they were getting to know each other, they were having a lot of fun. There was a deep bond that they had getting to know one another in this love affair that they had. And I feel like it was two peas in a pod type of thing. She might be trying to release you, Shawn. The time has come to clear your energy, and I feel like this is such a hardship. I mean, it's like, no, I don't want to. Yet wanting to, still stuck in the past of that feeling that love, feeling like love sucks because she can't seem to get past it. Might be something that still plagues her today. So let's see about him forgiving and learning, wanting that forgiveness, maybe wanting to heal the past, definitely wanting to heal the past. He experienced more love in the present moments, but I feel like that's not the reason he wants the forgiveness and the learning right now. Yeah, I know he feels that. I felt like that right away. This could be the one. Yet there was signs that were cautioning him about this. Now, was she being too demanding? The demanding parts here, uh, getting lost within. There was some type of situation going on here back then. Okay. And maybe having to heal some issues within the family. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So maybe mom and dad had a hand in something here on his side when it came to this relationship. That's a new one for me to be picking up on and making the effort. So great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And he may feel guided back to her in some way, shape, or form. I'm going to get one more for her. Calling in your soulmate. So she might be trying to let him go and call in whoever she's meant to be with. And lo and behold, I feel like she knows who that is. Yet she's like, oh, I'll have to release the ex. And it might be this person she's with, releasing the ex she's with now to call in her true soulmate, which I feel she feels is whoever this is from the past, who we all know is Shawn. Yeah, there's so much passion there. And it's about the heart connecting with the soul in that, in the love that's felt between the two of them. And I feel like they both know it, they both feel it. So let's see what's on their mind when it comes to this. If they were to be asked about, if Camila was meant to be asked about Shawn, what would she say at this time? Unblock me. I miss you. I want to connect. Please unblock me literally or energetically so we can speak. I have a lot to say. She might be uh, maybe telling him the utmost reason that she's upset with him in terms of whatever it was that broke them up. And it might be that you caused me to feel insecure about myself. I felt like a victim. Um, I know I was demanding about certain things, or whatever the case is. However, they lost themselves within each other. Let's see here. What else would she say? The future. Ah, I daydream about our future together, going on adventures and growing old together. I want it all. And she may not be feeling that. She might be feeling that whatever she's in right now is just lust. It's not love. It's not what she felt when she was with Shawn. So let's just see here about one more. Lost. Feeling lost? Yeah. I feel lost without you. So really feeling that connection, that deep bond that was there, and just feeling like that doesn't necessarily want to lose that either. Doesn't want to lose that feeling of love that she felt at one point with Shawn. So feeling lost when it comes to love, feeling love sucks at this point. So needing to release her ex, who would be her ex, would be the person she's with now. So, ah, ghosted. I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. So, for whatever reason, maybe this had to do about children. I don't know why that's coming up. Getting married, not yet. There's so much they had to do, or something along those lines. Ghosted. So, she may have ghosted him. maybe he ghosted her, but he was feeling fear loss, afraid of losing someone, unless this is him that did that to her. But I feel like it was more, could have been him needing to leave to clear his head, or maybe it was her. I don't know, but one of them got ghosted here from the other just to get away at the time. You're mysterious. I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me. Never really know where I stand with you. So this may be now because of what happened in the past, not sure how to be with her in terms of things. Nervous, yeah. She may make him nervous. Um, when it comes to this. I feel like he was all in, or maybe he wasn't quite all in, and that may have been the problem. You make me nervous, even just thinking about you, I get nervous. I'm not sure what to say or how to act around you. Attention of others. Now, of course, they're both celebrities, so they're both attracted or the attention of others being a celebrity. They have everybody's eyes are on them, so this totally makes sense. And of course, they are addicted to the limelight. I love the feeling of being wanted and needed, and I don't feel whole without it. And this is hence the celebrity status. So let's just have a look here about, oh, yeah, they might be needing to build something together here. They are leaving those legacies. Oh, well, you look at that. She's showing up as the Empress. So here we have it already. This is his Empress. He knows it. She knows it. They both know it. I don't know why that's coming up like that, but that's how it's showing. And Queen of Swords. So wanting some truth, this may be where this demanding issue here is. And they may not be that she's setting standards, or these might be boundaries. So, look, I want truth. I need truth when it comes to something here. I'm not gonna buy into any bullshit. I'll cut you out of my life. Ah, the star. There is some guided by spirit here, and a need to heal something when it comes to this. I feel like there's this whole thing of having some, not the blame game, but the blame game. You know what I mean? Like there's still some, not resentment, but maybe a little bit of resentment. I don't know. The Of course, they were young, so there was still learning. Is it can't go back? Possibly. But this is being guided in, so there needs to be some give here somehow. There was lessons that need to be learned here, and I feel like once they come to time that they might want to start a family or get married, I feel like this is going to be an important thing going on here that is going to be guided back together in some way, shape, or form. Let's see the passion. Nine of Swords. Yeah, there is some worry here. Um, worry. Okay, so there might be some worry that somebody's gonna try to do something again behind their back, or um, maybe play on somebody's fame. I don't know. Queen of Pentacles. They both are gaining that wealth, so it's more than that. It's not about the wealth. I feel like it's more about worry about something happening to this love again, where somebody will do something they shouldn't do here. So let's see about the attention to others. Yeah, there's love between the two of them. Yeah, and it's showing up that's coming together, and it's gonna be all of a sudden, and it's gonna change everything. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Is this gonna be getting over this anytime soon? Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Will she get over this anytime soon? Or maybe it'll be him. Knight of Pentacles. This might be slow and steady wins the race. So this might be that it might take a while because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight of the whole deck. So yeah, there needs to be a closure first about this. This needs to close out, and he will come back around with an offer, or it might be her stepping into her masculine side to bring this offer in. Knight of Cups, there's the romance again. So I feel like this needs to close out about this whole situation for this romance to come back around. So a closing out of this idea that this is going to happen, and being able to get over this in order to have it close out for this romance to come back together. Wow, Ton of Cup, long-term relationship. I can't make it up. Wow. And we saw the Ten of Pentacles with that legacy the first time around. So interesting enough, 10-10. So anyhow, that is what I have for Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. I wasn't that right this time. So, anyhow, thank you so much for your ongoing support. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and become part of the Divine Oracle Tribe if you haven't done so already, of course. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed. Oh, and take a look at the new designs that I have on my t-shirts. Tell me what you think in the comments section, or even put in for the questions that I have about what you guys want to see more of when it comes to designs. And maybe I can maybe even draw something up that might be of what you're looking for. So, anyhow, take care, you guys. Stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. All right, later.